and as kids get back to the classroom, some are also going to be heading back to the football field. This morning we've invited Sports Director Clay Williams to give us a preview of the games happening today and this weekend, plus talk a little sports extra. Thanks so much for being here with us again, Clay.
Well, absolutely. I'm happy to be here. It's the beginning of high school football season. Scout knows what it's all about. It's time for the big games to start under the lights. Of course, we've got 4 games starting tonight, as tonight is the first night that high school football can kick off in the entire state of Texas. And we're going to be showing all 4 of those games that are happening tonight, from La Jolla all the way down to Brownsville. All 4 of them are going to be streamed live tonight on valleycentral.com. So if you're not able to get out and see the games, well, then you can always go online at valleycentral.com and watch the games, listen to the games as they're played tonight.
Important, because there's a little bit of friendly competition that goes on between the Valley teams, but also some camaraderie as well.
Oh yeah, well, that's the great thing about Valley High School football, is that everybody cares what every other team is doing. The Brownsville teams care what the what the teams in Rio Grande City are doing. The teams in Edinburgh care what the teams in San Benito are doing. It's a lot of fun, Valley High School football. It's the great time of year. So many people go out to all the games, and it's my favorite time of year.
So break it down for us, because the sports team, this is when you also get no sleep, because you're actually going to all of the games, and there's quite a few games Friday and Saturday. Tell us about the games and your pick for the week.
Well, actually, if you go on to our YouTube channel at KGBT4TV, you can see all of my picks for the week for all of the games. I believe we've got 28 games to start off the weekend, and I make the picks for every single one of them.
Wow.
And you can check that out on our YouTube page, as a matter of fact. We'll have it up on valleycentral.com a little later. But on Friday, of course, that's when we have the big Sports Extra show. That goes from 10:20 to 10:35. It's 15 minutes of nothing but high school football. We're live at 2 different places. Our live shots coming up on Friday will be at Weslaco at Ed Calchelsa. That's a huge Mid-Valley rivalry game that everybody's going to be wanting to see. And also our other one is Los Fresnos at San Benito. Those two have got quite a bit of a rivalry as well. Even though these aren't district games, it's a great way to kick off the season. We'll be and you can listen to all these games live. We've got 9 games that you'll be able to listen to live on Friday on valleycentral.com. If you can't go out to the games, you can listen, and then you can watch the highlights on Friday Sports Extra when it begins at 10:20 on Friday, our very first one of the season.
Such great resources for people across the Valley to go and grab, because you may not, there's so many different games there really are. How many teams are there competing this year?
We've got 52 Valley High School football teams that are competing in varsity football this year. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing, Scout?
I couldn't believe it, because I had to go out and see all 52 of them. All 51, everybody but Donna North, the brand new school in the Rio Grande Valley, the newest high school football team here, will be competing starting tomorrow. So 51 teams in the Valley going at it. I wanted to show a little bit of what happened last night at Raymondville. People who don't know what it's like for these teams, a little school like Raymondville, a 3A school, hundreds and hundreds of people coming out last night for the Meet the Bearcats, where they introduced not just the football teams, but the volleyball teams, the cross-country teams, everybody who's going to be participating. And yeah, how about this? Fireworks at the end at the Meet the Bearcats last night. I want to thank Raymondville for inviting me out to be the MC for this, but it's just another way of showing how important athletics and competing are to the kids of the Rio Grande Valley, to their parents, to the schools. It's a great way to get everybody involved.
Well, thanks so much for being here, Clay, and thanks, Scout, for being our biggest cheerleader here at Action 4. Mary, tons of fun going on over here. What's coming up in the news?